It's Saturday afternoon and I'm back at doing a little bit of work with Crusty, my 1988 Toyota van. This time around I'm going to do an update I've been wanting to do for a while, and that is the spark plugs, spark plug wires, distributor cap, and rotor. Obviously everything here is very accessible because you have the trap door underneath the driver's seat. Very easy to open up and you can get at everything in here. But the spark plugs and the wires and the distributor are all on the far side of the engine. So in my situation, I'm going to unbolt this panel and I'll fold it back out of the way, and then everything in there is going to be very accessible. And let's see if it'll do. Now, that's it. So I have my Denso Iridium spark plugs that are going to be my replacements, and then I also have matching Denso cable set ignition wires, distributor cap, and the distributor rotor. So in order to get this thing set up, I think what I'm going to do first is go ahead and remove the distributor cap. And in doing this, in order for these guys not to get mixed up, what I'm going to do is, just like some of the other guys you'll see on YouTube, recommendation, I've seen a couple of places, take the cap off first, leave your cables connected. When you reinstall the new cap, all you have to do is take, this will be on there, so all you have to do is take them off, click them in to their proper place. So you have 1, 2, and 3. And when you try to take this one off, you'll see it's holding a clip that holds this pin in place, and that has to be removed as well. But you have to remember to reinstall it. Hope I didn't break it. Alright, yeah, it's definitely rusty. And there was nothing said in any of the guidance from the folks online or anywhere else talking about removing the negative battery terminal. So I'm assuming you don't have to. So I didn't do it. Alright. So that gets that past that. Ooh, there's definitely some carbon in there. So if you look inside, it's just a friction clip. It should just pull right off. Yeah. Just pulls right off, just like that, and it only fits one way. You can see it's got a flat side. Push him down till he clicks, just like so. I'm gonna pull my little connector out. I don't know if from this angle if you can see that. That is what you have to attach with the bolt when you get that bolted back on. And before it goes all the way down, I'm going to put that underneath, hold it in place. You don't want to get these confused where they go. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. just put him in there temporarily. Being that I'm going to replace him, that's fine. So that matches up 1 and 1, 2, 3. He goes on the bottom one, and 4. He goes there. Okay. 1, 2. That's all my new cables. So number 1, I'm going to pull him out first. It has to really go in there. 2. I'm just temporarily setting these in place so that I make sure they fit and all that business. Okay. So they all fit. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the old spark plug. Cool. In popping this number 1 spark plug out, it is burnt to a crisp. There's very little connection in that. It's also very damp with oil. So I'm going to go ahead and switch them, but I have a feeling that this oiliness is not supposed to be there. So the very first thing I need to do in installing these new ones is check the proper gap measurement. You do not want to damage this. It needs to be moved up to 0.043, and right now it's at 0.038. So let me open it up a little bit. A little too much. I went to 0.045. Used to be a little bit less. 0.043. So I'm going to take this and press it so that I can close it back down a little bit. That's about right there. So what I want to do is apply a little bit of this dielectric grease to this ceramic, and what it's going to do is seal out any moisture. So we don't want any excess moisture going inside this. You put a little bit inside this guy as well. You don't want to cross thread this. And I'm going to tighten it down. So take number 1 and pop it on there until you hear it click. And that's what it just did. Click. So the last cable goes back in here. Plug that dude up. In. Now, I wonder if it'd crank. Should I take a chance? What's anybody think? Yeah. You can hear the whine. So that should not have taken all day, but because of distractions with stuff going on, and as well as I had the wrong size socket for the spark plugs. If it hadn't been for that and the running back and forth to O'Reilly's a couple times, I would have been done much sooner. But as you can hear, it's running very smoothly. Yeah, I like it.